situations and he can come in after you and kill you. But second you get arms, for some strange reason, he doesn't want to play no more.
All right, well.
Is that everybody?
I'm going to get the stream going, but I'm just going to stay in chat.
This is why I carry a armed helicopter in my back pocket.
Yeah, I now carry a full motorcycle in my pocket on my game.
I saw that. That's kind of, I mean, I don't know what's worse, carrying a helicopter, basically, airplane, or a dirt bike.
I carry a helicopter in my
bike.
pocket.
I've got a full motorcycle now, a full chopper.
Yeah, I know that was
with spikes on it, so I don't know how it sits in your pocket.
Explain to me how hold on, I'll take a picture and I'll put it in our group chat in a minute.
And apparently you can put the 4x4 in your pocket too. And it's a monster truck. It ain't just like a pickup truck.
I want to put a monster truck in my back pocket. That would be cool.
I'm really close to getting to the level where I can have the truck.
Something just makes me nervous knowing that you're going to be putting a monster truck in your back pocket.
I'm definitely going to put the snow plow on the front.
Oh, good God.
Oh, and yesterday we had another incident with Steve. Unfortunately, I wasn't recording. I made a spare motorcycle so whoever's in the lobby with me can at least keep up.
Uh-huh.
And he went around the curve. Now this motorcycle will skid if you hit a curve too bad. And we were kind of running cat a corner, so he was to my left and in front of me. Well, he went around a corner and skidded and got broadside. And these things ain't got no brakes. When I hit him, he went flying.
What is it with British people or Europeans in general that can't drive?
That motorcycle is not easy to drive.
I don't know. Maybe the Germans, they can drive pretty well. Maybe.
Oh, no. We'll introduce you to Anna one of these days and let her drive you someplace. Make sure all of us log out and are off the map and probably off the internet.
Yeah, that's deadly.
That woman should not drive anything, even in real life. I'm telling you, if that's how she drives out a game,
she's scary.
And she's Russian, so there's that too.
Split. Oh lordy. Okay. All right. So we're about to get started here.
She did stream the other night. It's been a long time since I've seen her stream one.
It never shows up on my feed, so I just figured she quit.
Yeah, no. For some reason, it doesn't show up on mine, and all of a sudden it popped up, and I was like, really? So I went and watched her a little while.
If she was playing the game, I mean, it should show up on mine because that's all I watch is gaming.
I gave up trying to figure out what the hell they're doing on YouTube. I'll probably stream this one later this afternoon, but because I'm just going to be farming most of the morning. Actually, in the morning, I'm moving my base, so. Because that weekly reset destroys everything, and I don't want it destroying everything. Plus, it gets you what they're nice enough to give you 100% of your stuff back, so kind of happy with that.
All right, let's take down this big robot. I ain't got no patience for him today.
All right, Grump, I got you going over my stream too, so try not to fart too loud. Stop. Just
stop, drop, and roll. Well, I probably need to fix my wings. They're about ready to break. That ain't good. Can't have that.
Go kind. All right, let's get into
Well,
this.
somebody just ripped one. Let me see who that was.
Not me.
That was Lenora.
I'm shocked. Shocked. I'm not that shocked.
Why would Lenora do such?
How dare she?
Yeah, I don't hear him when somebody farts on your stream because you're running through the headset today.
Yeah. That's why I have to give you bonus farts, because if Stang ain't hearing it, then you gotta have him.
You should be hearing them.
No, we never hear them whenever they were in chat.
Uh-uh.
This is all you're getting.
Oh yeah, yeah. If you're on the headset and you got the headset on all the way, you ain't gonna hear it. Never mind. Because it does play through the monitor audio.
Yeah, but I don't
Go
know.
to a different channel.
Yeah. All right, let's try and get started here. Screwing around. So I got Grump and Mustang, 2 other YouTubers, pretty cool people.
You
Grumpy old gamer.
asshole. Get away.
And so you're gonna hear multiple games going on in the background. But anyways, we're here to hang, chill, and chat. So just jump on in whenever you feel like it. Waka waka. Because we're probably going to be doing
a bag of that special coffee.
Dude, I really think I need to check with.
We're probably going to be doing some pretty boring stuff considering. So I didn't want anybody to get too focused on it. So might as well keep it easy going.
5%. There's something. It's some good shit. I ain't gonna lie. I loved it. Tasted great, man.
All right.
That's the problem. It tasted. The taste of that coffee made you think that it was not that potent.
All right. What time is it?
Oh,
10:20.
No. So you ain't no. I knew that as soon as I drank.
I guess I could work out today, bring up our fitness.
And see, first cup I made won't even full strength. I still 50%ed it. Because of course my goal was to get a coffee that I could use a whole lot less coffee and get the same effect from, and that's the stuff.
Yeah.
But that stuff didn't wear off.
For about 12 to 14 hours.
Yes. And it don't matter if it was weak, it don't matter.
Let's see. Okay. But
You're out.
what am I
You're
looking
just not
for?
going to sleep. Just give it up.
I might see if I can looky on here.
Hey, you should do like all those other people that are, being sponsored by coffee.
There we
I'm
go.
sponsored by coffee, and you actually are.
Yeah, dude, you need to get a Yeah, dude, you need to get a sponsorship. You seriously do.
He's got 2.
Hey, and I don't hear him at the beginning of the stream. We need sponsorships. We need money rolling in.
It'll be all right. I don't need no damn money. I take money if it's given.
They're in his links.
Eat all this.
At least they were last time I looked.
Ooh, we got wild garlic.
I need to actually check one of those. That Marie Sharp's hot sauce. I got to make another order anyway, so I'll check it then. But yeah, I've had my affiliate link for that for well over 2 years. I just got the link because it gives me a discount.
All right, awesome, Gord. Thank you.
I mean, the only thing better than really, really good hot sauce is cheaper, really, really good hot sauce.
And the only thing better than that is
I don't like the spirit bottle being in my equipment
trying to
here.
kill a friend of yours with really, really good hot sauce.
That shit'll be all right. It's just a little pain.
It killed a guy.
My hot sauce.
He said he'd eat that spoonful or shot glass of it for $50, and I looked in my wallet and said, "Hey, look, I got $50."
Oh wait,
Because
we
I knew
brought home
what that hot
a
sauce
empty
was,
mug.
A, and B, I knew how weak Jed was to hot sauce.
Dude,
So
there's-
C,
We got an
I
empty
thought it would
bucket
be
too.
fun. And I got a lot of screenshots.
Okay, we got
true.
coffee, a
There's
mug.
people that can handle hot sauce. That
We got
cannot
two handy
eat
knives
mug.
on us.
I know. Well, when he got the hiccups, that told me he was about ready to.
Yeah, I started feeling bad. I thought I might have killed the man.
Wait,
Yeah,
but my hot sauce has a 1.5 million Scoville rating.
Is that even enjoyable?
Yes.
Ish.
I could make it worse. I do have access to Reaper, well, that was Reaper I made it with. I have access to Ghost.
See, I think my Reaper sauce, because I did cut it with ghost peppers and habaneros. I think that was probably close to 750,000 with the, with carrot paste and all the other stuff in there. It was really tasty. But you remembered it for a long time. Promotion
I mean, when
available.
one drop can take care of a whole pot of chili, it's probably a little hot there.
Well, I have Pepper X. Let's just put it that way. But no, if you tame down your chilies and you work it right with other things, especially like honey, they're fine.
And funny enough, carrot base really helps.
Yeah, that tames it down a lot too.
And it also adds up, especially if you, because I smoked the carrots. I cooked them, got them softened, and then put them in a smoker.
Mm-hmm.
I did the same with the garlic and the onions, all of it. All of it went through the smoker, except for the vinegar, of course.
But the hammer
Smoke
can't
with
fit in
vinegar.
here.
Instead of water, use vinegar. It gives it a little bit of a twangy bite.
Jeez, 96,000 credits, 635 Jadis, 570 Magnite, 589 Cropper. Are you ready for your promotion?
Yes.
Gosh.
I feel like these aren't organized. There we go. There we go. Why do we got that bucket going
I'm
on?
only 20,000 meters away from the map's edge.
All right, water level's
I have
fine.
enough time to put on Pink Floyd's entire concert and listen to it on my way out.
All right, so we got a blank core. We got a blank core. And the Warmonger skin set. Okay, cool.
All right.
Steve
Oh,
said promoted to
admittedly,
General N-word.
I can't focus worth shit, so
I
I'll have to leave the
introduced
chat, I
Steve
think.
to, some of the characters in Deadwood.
Oh God.
Do you remember the black guy with the
Yes.
the one we can't say, the in general?
Yep.
So that's his new favorite thing.
Steve needs to watch a 1992 space movie.
All right.
One of
Pause
these days,
out.
somebody's going to get Gary to say that. He'll slip up and say it.
I don't know if Gary would, but I could see Beardo or Jeremy.
Jeremy won't. He knows it too good. He knows that one. Beardo,
They could get him flustered with a stream of super chats, and with them messing with him the whole time. Yeah, there's a possibility with that one.
You ain't ever getting Jed. he knows how to read.
I hope so. He writes.
Yeah.
Could you imagine a writer that couldn't read? I broke this down. Can you tell me if it's good? That'd be great.
I finally read his last book.
I've got them over there. I've thumbed through them because I just can't sit and
All right,
read
well, we'll
for
take a
very
moment
long.
to take a quick piss.
He sent me the PDF copy of it to.
We'll be
full screen,
back.
And I finally was able to get to it. Had the time to actually listen to it. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, because I picked a few sections and read. Yeah, from what I was reading was pretty damn good. If I could just get the patience to sit there and read a book again. I just don't have that no more.
That's why I just put it on the PDF auto reader while I'm playing a game, and I just have it playing in the headset. That's kind of what I've been doing with Dune, is I've been redoing the books because they're all on Audible now. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to have it go through here, and because Audible's on YouTube for free, if you know where to look.
Somebody got something new. All right, Gunner's got a new victory move. Let's see what it is. And that don't look like Epic Mike. That looks like Epic Mike with his little Switch exclusive launch day coin.
I feel saturated because I drink water. All right, I think I'll have my entire base moved finally. I didn't think I built that big a base until I have to go move it, and I realize how much shit I've been throwing in storage.
All right, so what time? We got 12:30. I think we'd have done pretty good for today. Let's see if we got stuff over here. Got some inner pearls. Next reward. Go ahead and start that up. All right, so that's a mission and a half.
Well, buddy. I'm
All right, kill 1,950 bugs.
That's not hard.
That's the last time I did it took me an hour.
All you got to do is mod your nuclear bomb and have it designed to take out the entire map.
You have to find stuff to feed a
The Oppenheimer move.
Yes, exactly.
There's a pheromone that you have to mine, and then you have to make pheromone extractors. And then when they're running, they all come to it. And you got to kill them. And it takes I think you have to have 10 to 12 for it. That's going to be a bit much.
Wow.
Oh, I saw a video. Yeah, that's what it was. A video. Somebody managed to mod Dune already, and there was a Shrek flying around.
What the hell? Grump, what are you streaming tomorrow, dude?
Tomorrow should be Legend of Dragoon unless I run late, and because I might even go ahead and switch over to the PS3 today and test it all out. Alrighty, Ann, thanks for dropping in. Yeah, let's on Ann's way out.
Okay. All right, turkeys. Well, I'm about to get the stream rolling. Y'all rock on, and I'll holler at you in chat later.
Alrighty.
Waka
Yep,
waka.
As for my stream, I think I am going to call it here because all of my missions are going to take hours.
Done. All right, boys and girls. Let's get this turned back up. I unfortunately need to turn off my little media source here for me being able to hear it, I think. Hold on. If it's monitor off. Okay, unfortunately I can't hear it anymore, but you should be able to. So. Oh, I love hearing the music though. Oh, Gord. If you ain't working out already, hope you're doing okay. I heard you got some sleep or something. I don't know. I know it's coffee time. Mucho much needed today. I had like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hour nap yesterday because I was just feeling under the weather, and then ended up screwing myself over not being able to really sleep when it came sleep time, and I needed to get up at 6 because I had to help wife get up, blah blah blah, and get all that going. She's got to get back in the groove, getting ready to do meetings for schools and teaching and all that crap. So yeah, but 6 a.m. came early, and I think that was like 4 hours maybe at the most of sleep that I got. So today's gonna be a coffee day. Oh, good night. So we're gonna be making more brew. Get in there. I watched Casino last night. Again, I've seen it before, but God, that's a pretty long movie, and it's worth the watch. But it's just like everything. It's how everything goes wrong, but very entertaining. The Casino. All right. Well, yeah, that core movie sounds terrible. Okay. Gokain, Canole. Flying J. Oh, yeah. Posted Pootie Tang on the Twitters. And everybody loves some Pootie Tang. Excuse me. All right. Boosh McFroggins. Okay. So let's try to get into this, because last time we were working on here, we were trying to start finally building all the stuff that we'll need for working on blacksmithing. And I think we need to rock the heck out of this property and keep on collecting everything. So let's get back in the mode. It's hard to get back in the mode after so many days off, you know, as far as knowing exactly back what am I doing. It's easy to play like simple games like what I was playing earlier, but I have a ton of shit on me that I don't need. So forgive me, this first day we're going to be going through and reorganizing the last stuff from our trips around. So let's put some of this soap away. Lighter fluid, sleeping pills, blah 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 blah. We got a welding torch. We need to put that away. Oh, that my vehicle. I bet it's full. What do you got all in here going? Repair stuff. Plenty of stuff for logging and logs. So I guess let's take our logs and put them on in here. A sack of dirt. We did need the rope for animals. Piggies. Is that animal alive over there? Oh, we might need to drop these logs. We can drop them right here, sure. Log. After I drop that. Okay. Sorry. What's going on with the piggies over here? Did you two fight? Is he dead? What's going on here? Oh, you're just laying around. Okay, I thought you guys took killed each other off. I'm like, oh goodness. What are you doing? What are you doing? Who does that? I'll pet you, but what the shit, dude? You just busted down. You're worse than a damn zombie. Who does that? No. I guess this is the downfall. Come here, dick. Why don't you bust down my wall again? What is wrong with you? Why would you do that? No. We're detached. Detach. Oh, you actually have to take a moment to detach it. Okay. That's cool. This is also when we found out that we had 2 males. So that's cool. Come hither. We might have to split up. Okay. We might have to split up the hogs. Were all of you male? That's what I'm wondering. All right. Pet. Yes. Okay. Animal info. Wait, no. Okay, we do have a female. We do have a female. Okay. So we have potential for piglets. That's good. We just might have to expand our area a little bit. But anyway, today I figured we'd go grab a bunch of wood. Get that going. All right. All right, we're done with that. So first things first is that we do have some food on us. We can be fine with that. Crops are doing crop things. They're fine. But we're going to have to lag a little bit apparently. Oh, we can turn off Twitter, can't we? Okay. All right. Okay, we have plenty of animal space. I prefer to have chickens on here. Seriously do, but tears what it tears. But now it's time to, I guess, get our shovels put away and shovel. All right, shovel. Bloody shovel. Okay, put you away. Let's check in here. We got axes. There we go. Worn. Okay. Grab this one. We could use a worn one, can't we? Can we not? Okay. Let's eat all the garlic. Have us some chewing tobacco. Okay, so we're happy on all that. I think we need to go around and kind of clean up every single piece of shrubbery around here. You know what? I think I might record this too. Oh, that's a loud, not fun piercing sound, isn't that? I'm gonna turn that down for right now. Because the last thing you really want to hear is clack, 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 clack over and over. So, probably not gonna do that. Okay. Let's see our body weight. Oh, we're under 70 pounds. I guess let's eat some bread. Excuse me. I had to rig a Gourd King thumbnail this morning, but we are going to have a video this week come out on the channel, and hopefully a few, so we'll see. Boosh McFroggins, how you doing? Oh, let's see. Sorry, I just got done doing Deep Rock with Grumpy and chatting on another Steam chat, and I was like, you know, I need to hurry up and do my own stream, so need to get that done. Turn down the game volume right now just because it's clack clack over and over. That's only so fun. Okay. Yeah, his Terminator video was freaking peak. I love it. I've seen it. I saw the original one probably 2 times, but then he worked on this one. I don't think he had to add too much, but he's putting it over to the channel. But it was worth a rewatch, and I'm glad my wife got to see it. Oh yeah, just little things here and there. Quality of life edits. Oh, did you inject your your seed, your pumpkin animations in there? Is that? Hola Cannoli, how you doing, bro? Yeah, overlays. Okay, cool. Oh, it was freaking awesome, and I'm glad that she got to see it. She goes, I've never heard Gordon make the that many dirty jokes. I was like, oh, don't. Yeah, this is about as dirty as you'll get. Dirty. All right, one day the guy on a buffalo was being chased by a bear, and he was chasing the bear. And okay. I respect your pronouns. All right. Yeah, today's I hate to say it. That's why I stayed in chat with Grump and Senior Mustang so long, is because today is going to be a lot of maintenance. But I want my vehicle to be able to travel around on these grounds without dragging everything. So, good lord, look at all these bushes. I need a Birch Herg. Trust me, you're thankful that you don't have to hear the loud, piercing chopping of this crap over and over at the same volume. Twigs and tree branches. Yeah, but rewatching Casino last night because I couldn't sleep, and I expected a little bit more violence. I thought I remembered a little bit more violence in the movie, but maybe I'm mixing that up with Goodfellas. Depressing about his wife in the Casino movie, though. How bad off she was. But it's funny, you watch it and you're like, yeah, I've known people like that. Giggity, Gord.
Daddy, chill.
Yeah. And I mean, it didn't overdo it. I do like that. Fatigue, hunger. Oh dang, we were hungry. Eat another fourth. It's crazy that he was so smart about his calculations and how he ran his business. But when it came to her, he just totally let her win over on him. I don't know. That must have been one magical taint that she had or something. I don't know. No. We gotta get this one done. Oh, really? I'm gonna let the trees grow up around here because, you gotta keep the tree game going. Resupply. But look how bad off my fishing spot's getting. I gotta really clean this up around here. Right. Yeah, the vice. Putting his head in the vice like that. That was crazy. The casual BJ events from his character were pretty funny. Like, yeah, I understand. Yeah. And there you go. Oh. Okay. All right, what we got in here? We got crackers. Yeah, trash. We got soap. Yeah, trash. Okay, we got... Did I eat all my bread? Oh, wait, we got bread. Let's go ahead and eat it all because we need the calories. We're under 70 on here, so we need to gain some weight or else we'll start losing carry weight about time. All right, so... Sorry. I had a moment where I needed to sound like that. The impression of a southerner, according to... What's his face? Nicolas Cage. Ooh, wild fiffle. We'll eat that. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. We'll take a little smoke. Fitness. 81988. 81988. Freaking eyeball. 81988. Okay, so good sleep. Surprised that our character isn't like hurting from that. They really haven't caused you a ton of... Would you go down the freaking stairs, bro? Okay, they really didn't make that as detrimental as they could, so that's good. All right, did we throw anything in here? No. I know I threw more in here. Okay, y'all need to go ahead and go do your thing. Get compost. Oh, it's only 2.6 full. I feel like they've really switched up the amount of time that you get out of that. I'm sorry, like the amount of compost that you get. So, there's a rock pile. I guess we need to fill up our bucket. All right, there's our water source. Fill, empty bucket. Okay. Okay. All right, water. Canteen. Canteen. Didn't we do that with the bucket? What was the point of the bucket? Tainted water. Tainted water. Okay. Anyways, crops, water, bucket. Okay. Fine. These are all fine, ain't they? Fine, fine. Everything's fine. Well watered, well watered. Fine. Okay. Well, let's not worry about that then. I guess we can go around to these croppus. And crops. What about you? All right. So that's empty. Good deal. All right. Got that done. What do we got here? Crops. So. All right. Put some garlic on there. Let's get back into our mission to rid the world of bushes. Some rudimentary laid. Well, actually, that's what we're eventually going to work on. But you know, Bush. We're gonna turn these this steak. We're gonna make a steak. There you go. See, we're gonna make a steak. All right, there you go. We made a steak. That's a rudimentary lathe-like weapon. There you go. There you go. Or lathe. Get out of here, steak. Okay. Be cooler if it was a real steak. All right. I am complete now. All right, let's just empty that out. Oh, feel better. There we go. Okay, so What am I hearing? Oh, okay, that's chat. And a dog. Has anybody posted up a meme of Elmo pushed up against Edward Norton yet in the shower in black and white? Because if they haven't made it, somebody should make it. Should be made. Needs to be made. All right. Okay. Scanning. All right, there's a big group of you here. Oh, I need a killdozer or something. Need to try to not let my ADHD get in control here and just keep in the same area. Yeah. It's actually one of the new sound channels from Lucasfilms. Listen to it in ADHD. Forget THX. Forget Dolby Digital. There's ADHD. What's kind of wild is I really don't know how much wood this is going to afford us. Not all these bushes that we're cutting down, they don't give anything, but how many more things on our property can we benefit from here? clearly we need to eat. See what our fitness, if it moves up any. Yeah, it does. So slowly over time, it does build up your fitness. Excuse me. Okay. Got a cigarette. But after this, we should have a good clear path down to all these trees right here. Let's see if we can find any more to cut. Got a few over here. Okay. Got you, tree. Okay. All right, looks like we got a good path. So let's get our truck. Now we do have a lot of little rocks around here, so our running went up. Good boy. Buller. Okay. You are considered a tree. All right. All right, Truckee. We're going off-road. Oh, not right there. Really? Oh. Axie head. Well. All right, back to it. All right. Log. All right, log. Get in here. See, originally we were trying to work on our skills enough to be able to manually fix a truck, but then we end up finding a way better truck. So, all right. I guess right now we could do a little bit of foraging. Right. Oh, sorry, wrong button. What are we finding here? Basel. Oh. Dark. Only the blackest of sage. Oh, what was that? Wild broccoli? Spinach, yes. Gosh. Grasshopper? Gosh. All right, let's get in the truck. Have a little sit-see. All right. Oh, hey, black sage is what we need. It gives some pain relief, so let's check our pain level. So from 11 to 4, that's nice. Let's eat this. Poisonous mushroom, I think I'll skip it. Eat the grasshopper. A whole point of hunger taken out. So, what I have been doing, so endurance, pain, blah, blah, blah. Pain slowly going back up. What I have been doing is, I had, like 3 days in a row where I couldn't really check on the chickens. So, on the garden. So I ended up having to just let some of those cucumbers get overgrown. And so I've been taking those and just chopping them up, throwing them in a blender with a little bit of water and corn, and blending that and pouring that into a little stew for the chickens to keep their hydration up, because you know how well cucumbers are for that. Not calorie heavy, but the chickens also get moved to different grass all over the yard too all day, when on the days that I'm home. So they're getting plenty of that. And I think that's been working out pretty well. And I had a few days in a row where I also got to cover up their chicken wagon with a tarp, leave some room overhead to let the heat escape, but keeps them out of the direct sun. So I think that's why we're finally starting to get eggs again. In fact, while I have you here, we're gonna pause this and I'm gonna go check and see if those girls have laid anything. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. So get that back going. Okay, sorry about that. Muscle strain. All right. We'll eat a fourth of that. I'll throw, see how many logs we can get in here. All right, yeah, we got another egg, so that's good. Sorry, there for a little bit, I had to finally break down and buy a pack of eggs. It was sad. It was so sad. By the way, our axe here. Let's see if we have anything we can use to repair with. Repair. Do we not have anything in there? Okay, well, let's sharpen. Okay, well, we did that. Good. I guess we can put this back up here. And let's take her on back home and see really what time it was. All right. Turn you off for the night. And a little bypass here. Yes. So I should record that. And go over here. Take our logs and then drop them directly off into our log file. Yeah, I bet we're freaking tired. Okay. Ah, shit. Gotta remember. Oh, wait, I can actually do that out my window. So, never mind. Ah, looks like some of our stuff is... Yeah. Yeah. Go us. Alright. I don't think we've even begun to get into tailoring that much in this game. We might have to take a quick break tomorrow and go fishing. But I could check our freezer. Yeah. Pain levels all the way back down. I think I will. I got the extra room here. So Black Sage, because that's actually pretty useful instead of having to have painkillers all the time, you know? All right, there we go. Still loving the new map on here. Kind of surprised I haven't had any zombies kind of roam into our area. They would totally catch me off guard. Okay, let's check in the freezer here. Fish fella die. Let's go ahead and get that out. And do we not have a skillet or anything on us? I guess check the truck. See if we put it in the passenger seat or anything. Lipstick. No, I guess we kind of took that out of our pack for the time being to make room, probably while I was working with all that stone. So let's check in here. Pork rinds. Yeah, sure. Let's just do a frying pan. Whatever. Okay. Whatever. Okay. Let's turn this on. Right. Okay. Good deal. Now we can create a stir fry with it. Alright, we'll keep that on us. Alright, turn you back off. Inventory, we'll put you in here. And yeah, so we're good to go back on cutting. But the fog is freaking real today, bros. The screams are real today, bros. All right. Okay. Might not have been smart to do all of that like that, but whatever. And I guess let's put these in our regular pack. We're already bitching about our pain. Should call this game Life of Bitch. Why does making new expression stickers amuse me so? I don't know. It's just another way to really express your character, you know, the gourd itself. So I think it's just a positive. Ain't nothing but a positive, baby. Why do we have a ball peen hammer on us too? And our hacksaw's right here. Okay. Let's eat more sage. But our muscle strain and all of that is going up so quick. Muscle strain. Let's see. Can we craft axe? Broken large handle into a small handle. We could make a stone axe head. That'd be helpful for when we start running out of axes in the world, you know? Let's see. What is it calling that? Stone axe head. Axe head. See if there's output required items. Sharpen. Yeah, let's go ahead and sharpen it up. Okay. So, assemble long implement. Okay, we just need a large handle. So can we do that with large handle? What we need for that? Large handle. You need a plank or a large branch. Okay. Looky. We might be able to make something else out of these leftover branches. Large branch. Let's try it out. Okay, so let's take, go back to our crafting menu here. Large handle. Handle. Requires work surface. Shit. Well, okay, then we'll worry about that later. But muscle strain is pretty high still. Let's cut down one more tree at least. Oh, sweet. I had no idea. Yeah, and thank you for anybody who's joining. All right, so let's go ahead and collect these logs. Thank you for pointing that out, Gord. And I might grab a large branch. Yeah. And go ahead and it'd be kind of cool if they would consider like the tailgate a work surface, because Lord knows As redneck as I am, tailgate has been a work surface plenty of times. We don't need a welding torch on us. But the whetstone is appreciated. So, our muscle strain, we need to wait for that to go down. So let's just go ahead and put her in reverse. I need to start calculating and seeing how much damage that does driving through brush. I've cleared a lot of brush, but we still have a lot that we're running through here that's making sound. So I don't know if that's actually detrimental. So we need to kind of be sure about that. All right, craft area. We have a craft area. So craft area. Dang it. I'm gonna need the stuff from the truck. Okay, axe head. Large branch. And a pocket full of dreams. All right, large branch. Tree big. Okay, so let's go to our craft again. Which I kind of wish that they would, bring up the last recipe automatically. But okay, so let's craft one of these. Okay. So we got a large handle. Let's go to X. Oh, wait. Long implement. Okay, so that's just maintenance level 1 right there. Putting that back together, basically. So we got this, I do believe. Sweet. Look, back to new. I knew keeping those axe heads around would be a good idea, and now they're so freaking easier, much easier to repair. So that's a win, baby. All right. Let's get back on it. So our current axe, I don't think needs repairs. Motion detected. All right, so let's go. And well, that's freaking awesome, y'all, that we can do that. And also, yeah, thank you for joining us on here. Let's get this back in here. Basil seeds, fish fillet. Let's just go ahead and eat more of it. And I guess let's put this firefighter axe back in our truck. Firefighter axe. Broken large handle. We can throw. Let's get it out of here. Megaphone. I don't remember grabbing a fucking megaphone. Well, okay. Oh, I guess it was something for me to dismantle. All right. Scrap electronica. I need to start collecting these, so I better be a smart boy and place it somewhere. Basil seeds. Throw you in here. Is there anything else? All right. There's our piggies. Not staying within their confines, but I guess let's go over here and just pet on them with an axe. Okay. Oh yeah, there's our fishing. All of our fishing gear in there. What is that? Oh, fingerless gloves on the ground. Okay. What is this tile right here? Huh. Grasshopper. Stone. I found a limestone. Wee. All right, let's just throw it into the rock pile here. Broken large handle. I'm gonna start putting all that in here. Oh, the griddle pan's in here. That's where it was. All right. Can we use you for carve? All right, old stove. Broken large handle. There we go. Awesome. So good. So good and tasty. All right. I don't know why I'm running. Okay. Did you have any more logs? Yes, you do. Four gas cans. They're all full. Okay, our muscle strain is back down. Pain is back down. Our calories are good, considering. I have a feeling like I'm going to have to really work on this freaking fence now. Because of the pigs. Because of the freaking pigs. Gosh darn you, pigs. Oh, gosh darn you, pigs. All right, truck. Let's do this. What all is in here? Box of nails. Good, I'll need them. Okay. Carve plank. Carve plank? We don't need to carve it. We have a saw on us, don't we? Yeah, we have a wood saw. Saw log. Okay. Okay. Box of nails. Open box of nails. build. Go to let's see what we got here. Planks. Dismantle these. Okay. See if we can just make a few more. Okay. So I guess we ran out of planks there. Let's see, did we get all that out of there? Yes, we did. Okay. If you guys were chickens, you wouldn't be doing this bull crap and ruining everything. Give you a good home, and this is what you do. How you show your appreciation. Not a fan. All right. Well, okay, we need these planks. All right. All right, tell me. All I need is one more. And there we go. Oh, and apparently that. Okay. So I guess let's redefine their zone here. Remove. Add zone. Okay, hold on. All right. And we could do custom because you can add zone too. All right, so that should be that. That should be fixed. Hopefully. Either that or I just don't know shit about pig farming, which is entirely possible. Entirely possible. So, all right, let's get you in here. Let's eat this fish fillet. Let's get her backy on. Entirely possible. All right. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so we got that. Let's switch our quality down here. All right, so back at it. We got all that going. And we do have a good amount of wood chopped, so muscle strain is still good. Okay, let's go back out after we organize our pack, because I know I probably took something out I didn't need to take out. No, okay. So let's put this in the back of the truck. All right, and pain is okay. Calories okay. So let's go back down here while we still got just a little bit of daylight left. Okay. All right, so let's remove that bush. Okay, anything else? All right. Let's go into remove tree mode. Okay, so removing those doesn't really hit you on the muscle strain. Cutting down trees, on the other hand, yeah. Kicking my own ass so bad here. Okay. All right. Log. Okay. All right, I feel like now that we're done with that, as far as the bushes and all that, we can put up with the sound of the, the trees getting cut. But just the high-pitched scrape of that, of removing bushes on here, I don't like anybody to have to listen to. So we hold off on that when we can. Let's go ahead and take this for our pain. Some black sage. Black sage. All right. 14. Let's go ahead and get it down a little bit more. All right, takes that down a little bit further. Okay. We do need to eat this ham. Okay. We can call it a night. Get on back to the house. All right. Careful, this truck's a hero. All right, bam. Oops, what am I doing? Bam, Audi. Truck. Dang it, I should have. Oh well, we'll drop it off here. Sorry, this is farmer experience mode right here. So, and it's finally time for us to fill up our water bottles. So let's go ahead and get that done. All right, let's get in the house after we figure out how to do that. Put the thing back on our back. Okay. And we probably might need to wash up now that we have such a good water collection. So, scissors. You know what? Could we use a haircut? Now we got the whole Zach Wild look going on here, but maybe we'll wait for when we're ready to get back out in town. All right. What were we doing? Okay, let's go ahead and wash up. Let's fill up all of our canteen. Don't accidentally fill up your bucket with this. You'll regret it. All right, fill all of the plastic water bottles. See our weight go back up there. Good, okay. Let's drink. Wash all clothing. Look, we can actually wash all clothing. We've collected enough water up there on the roof. Yay! Okay. All right, we got that done. We are fresh and so clean. Okay, let's get... Now we need to wash ourselves. Oh, yeah. You're here, but awesome. Actually. Hola, Vex. I hope you're having fun in your in your main base. Let's see. I got that. Our pain, how's it doing? It'll be enough to sleep whenever we take our... We'll chew on some black sage and get our butts to sleep. We'll randomly walk way too far. I've been sleeping in this one. Something about the single bed just makes me feel sad. Okay, let's eat all of that. That brings down our pain level from 13 to 5. There we go. Let's sleep. And let's hopefully not crash upon sleeping. Like 3 updates ago, they said that they did something about that on the during the update, so should be less of a problem. I'm glad it just wasn't just me having that same problem. Oh, coffee. Okay, let's get back on here. That was my sub 2 accounts. That was my sub 2 accounts. I hate profile. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's see. Yep, and all of that work. No muscle strain. We're back good on that. It's turned into snow, so there we go. Everybody edit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Natural water source. Okay. We just filled up a bucket of water. I don't know why I did that, but, you know. How are you doing, liquid amounts? Okay, show info. Okay. So if we take and transfer some liquid here, transfer liquid, source will be our water bucket of tainted water. All of it. Okay, well, that's one way to fill up your roof water, because it's automatically, as soon as you put it up there, you know, I can make a video of that. So let's look on here, show our info. We have this much right here. But what we can do is go back down here and use this natural water source to fill an empty bucket. It's got to be some deep groundwater right there, bros. And natural water source. Go here to this natural water sauce. Water sauce. Okay. So we filled that up pretty well. And we can take it back into transfer liquids. Show. All right, and that's a video right there. So next few days we're gonna have some extra time on our hands here at home, so I will take advantage of that. Use that for editing, being one of the cool kids. Actually get crap done. All right. Stupid bushes. Alright, so that saves me time on having to water my plants over here. We're still pretty good on hunger. Did we ever get back above 70? No, we're still underweight. Dang it. I'm just gonna have to keep our calories up over. And eat part of this. How many calories is this fish fry that we have? 2,700. That's pretty freaking nice. So let's eat a fourth of that. Let's see what we bring our calories up to. So we don't want to get to the point where we're underweight on here, and then we end up losing our 1 point of carry weight. So okay, our fitness all the way down here, we're getting closer to that 9,000 for that next level. I know I could do some exercises on here and get it done, but we really needed to get our wood collection back up for whatever crafting we're going to end up getting into. While we're here, let's take our repair, sharpen blade. Let's see if we get that repaired. Yes, we did. Awesome. Cool. Very worth it having maintenance on here. What a soggy day out here. random, but when I was younger, I thought it's a dog world, but it's actually dog world. Weird. I blame the Rugrats for that one. Darn you, Tommy Pickles. All right, let's go and transfer this. All right, good deal. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned it, but apparently I got a free upgrade from my internet provider saying we were up from 50 megabytes to 200 for the same price. So that doesn't hurt my feeling. Doesn't hurt my feelings at all. Of course, it's like, you know, it's kind of iffy if it's really there or not. At times, but you know how it is. Companies will always kind of tank you down. They'll tank you down if they notice that you're streaming or doing a lot of downloads. So, but it's helpful when you have, you know, multiple people on devices and shit like that. So. Let's get all the muscle strain. Oh, look at us, we're in pain. We're in so much pain. I mean, I don't know what happens when your endurance goes all the way out. All right, let's go sit in the truck. Oh, we are panting hardcore here. All right, let's eat some less of our black sage. I might need to look for something later on. Go ahead and eat another fourth of this. Wonder what works faster. Sitting in your vehicle. Okay, so 95. Okay. Our endurance is definitely going back up, but our muscle strain is freaking high. Okay, well, while that recovers, what we're going to do is our vehicle's right here, so let's go ahead and turn on search mode. Yeah, we'll eat those mushrooms. I'll eat your milkshake. Drink your milkshake, sorry. Okay, okay, moving on. Let's get away from this area here. Millipede, no thank you. But remember to discard it because it gives you bonus. A stone. Nah, we don't need any right now. I'm just strictly trying to look for edibles. Another stone. Oh, berries. And they don't look poisonous, so that's good. More mushrooms. The morale of the story is it's a cricket. A caterpillar. No, thank you. But nice to see you. What is that? A lamb skull. No, thank you. But good find for forging XP. It's like the easiest to find thing compared to the other things, but you know what? Whatever. We don't question the lamb skull. Okay, we're getting back into area where we have cut in. Okay, let's go ahead and grab all the logs that we can get a hold of. Especially on foggy days, your search option is pretty smart to turn on. Oops, no. No, not the large branch. I didn't mean to grab that. Okay. All right, so log. All right, I'll do that. And we'll eat a mushroom. Go truck, being able to carry all that. It's nice when your vehicle isn't half broken down and you can't use half of the carry weight. Right, so that on the ground. Berries, sure. Let's climb into the truck here. Get out of the cold and let's repair our axe while we got the moment. Repair, sharpen. So worth it. I'm glad that they have whetstones in this game. Excuse me. Oh, hey, we got some chewing gum here. Cool. A thank you letter. Nothing of interest. Oh, I guess we can use that to burn later. All right. Know what? Okay. So what I was thinking is maybe we could make a little campfire out here. I don't know how many times I've actually made a fire on here, so. All right, camp. Let's see if it's in these type of recipes. Fire? Maybe it's in build? Camp, fire, build. Yeah, let's build it right here. Why not? We have 3 stones. Yeah, well, that's crazy, dude. Oh, we can't build it in the dense area here. Okay, hold on. Maybe if we remove the grass. I know, I was kind of excited. Gord told me I had 20. I never get that much. So thank y'all very, very much for spreading that out. All right. I say that's enough area right there. Let's do this. I know I changed my name to a bear and suddenly everybody's here. I guess the hot dog wasn't for everybody. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. So we have this. And in the area, we should have plenty of wood around here. Tree branch and twigs. Let's bring it all. Okay. Bring this over here. And kind of should have recorded this, but whatever. Okay. We'll do it again. Hillbilly ASMR. Get her done. Get her done. Yes. All right. Grass cuttings. I don't think we need that, but all right. So maybe step away from it just a tiny bit. Mrs. Sassy, how you doing? I miss your stream, Sassy. But I'm glad you're getting some family time. All right, campfire info. Destroy for fuel. We will destroy wood splinters. I guess we destroy all of it except for the bandage. I don't want to destroy that. Let's just destroy it one at a time. Mississippi. All right, destroy for fuel. Tree branches all. Okay. Okay. Oh, look at that. They've updated the fire. I kind of don't like it. Kind of looks almost a little bit too real. Y'all see that? I mean, I get it, but it looks like they dragged something out of, oh shoot, Diablo, one of those games. I really don't like it. I prefer more of the pixel art kind of look, but oh well. Either way. Okay. And okay, so we've put all of our fuel there. Our degree, okay, so when we step away from the fire, look at that. So get closer to the radius here. Look at this. Well done. That's a big difference in temperature there. Nice. Okay, so I guess we can sit on the ground for a minute and show info. We got 7 hours and 59 minutes. Okay. Our time passes. Okay, so 56 minutes. So, all right. What can we do with this campfire here? Wood splinters. Give us 16 minutes putting these wood splinters in here. Look at me. I'm warming up my feet right here. Spreading my white bear stank. All right. So, would we be able to cook? Cooking. Okay. Let's look around here. Actually, we could just... Okay. Got some twigs. Can we make those into skewers? All right. Let's take these. Okay, let's go back into crafting. Carving. Is that what we would want to do? Knitting needles, wooden tongs. All right. That going. So we have a wooden rod. Go back to cooking for a second. We need to find out more about campfire cooking. But, I mean, it's still nice to have just a freaking fire going, you know? We'll drop these stones. I don't... Throwing them in the fire may not be the smartest thing, but, you know, whatever. What else can we carve right now? Small handle. I guess we could make the tongs. I hate to use one of my ropes up, but... Okay. What can we do with the mushroom? Mushroom. Okay. Well. Either way, we gotta keep our calories up, boys and girls. So, because we're still under 70. We have been doing better. Okay, so destroy these twigs. All right. Organize our pack just a little bit. I guess we would need like a something else on us because we have a skillet on us, but unfortunately it's, you know, full of real good food, so may not want to mess around with that. However, hey, I know what we can do. I'm a dork. Put the mushrooms in the fire. Okay, it says better hot, so now they are hot. So, what did that do? Okay, it's cooking it. It's cooking it. I know, I'm so easily entertained. Okay. So that's really cool. And look at that. It increased the amount of hunger that it takes down, and increases the happiness that you get from it. Freaking yes, sir. Wow. Well, let's go ahead and eat them all while they're still hot. And we're full right now, but let's give it a second. Go ahead and take out one more cigarette. See if we got anything else in our packs here. We are only slightly damaged from getting in pain earlier, so let's. This right here doesn't need to probably do that, but just seeing what it does. Okay, yeah, that's only increasing the amount that it's burnt. What? Eating grass takes down our hunger? That's ridiculous, but the calories are 0. Okay. So so that makes sense. You can eat grass on here to take down your hunger, but it gives you like 0 calories basically. So, which kind of makes sense, you gotta say. Well, damn, I'm going to do campfires on here more often now. It'll make traveling a little bit easier, too. Instead of always having to break into somebody's house. And, yeah, on a even harder mode, this would come into such great use. And if I could get zombies to walk into this, it'd be great. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We're not going to do that. Yet. Not on today's stream, at least. So... we'll start recording just a minute. A good overcast day on here, though. All right, while we got a moment, I'll be right back. Gotta take a whiz. So now would be a good time to have like a book. Get the full aesthetic of, just sitting out in nature, reading a book by a campfire in an old pickup truck. Let me grab some coffee really quick. Oh, so good. Though I will do this right here. Okay. Look at us. We even rubbing our hands together. I didn't even notice this. He's putting out his hands to keep warm like that, like absorbing all the heat like you would while you're... this is so cool. How many hours we got left on that fire, though? Only 4. So it's about time to gather more material. Living life on the edge. All right, let's get serial about this. All right. That's another full pile of logs that we need. Or that's a log. All this right here. Throw that in our pack. Glad I finally get to use all this shite. Feel bad for not burning it and actually using it. Crowding the game worlds at times. Alright. Let's not accidentally throw our log in there. Oh man, we can't fit anymore in the truck? Dang. I guess we shouldn't do that. We should just keep it on us. Let's take this large branch and put it here. And I know our carry weight is like over the max right now. But and there you go. You can just store it in there. Oh god, we got 16 hours worth of campfire here. Speaking of that, while we're out here, I guess we could find a better position. We could take that log. Okay. Get that. What could we make with a blank? Carpentry, carving, Dana carving. We could literally build a little hut out here if we wanted to get deep into it. What we got in the back of the truck? Rag, a sack, a rope, steel sheet, twine, nuts and bolts. We do have plenty of logs. Logs? Oh no. All right. Okay. And we go over here to build. Oh, we can make a charcoal burning pile too. Wooden fence posts. Let's go to carpentry. Oh, I thought I could put the nails on me. Okay, so what could we build, y'all? I don't know. Why am I spending, like, having my time sped up like that? We might try and sleep on the ground if we can. Okay. Hold on one second. All right, that was wifey. Okay. And look at us. Now, I say we could build this. I think we're going to get a level in carpentry out here. Okay. If we build that, let's talk about walls here. Okay, campfire, butcher hook, butter churn. How do we do walls on here? Wall, wooden wall. Okay, what's a, oh, just a wall frame. Okay. Oh, are we out of material for that? We got nails. We got planks. How much does a wall take? We might need the frame for crafting that. So wall. Must be built on a wall frame. Well, I guess I should have freaking read it. I derp. Yeah, there's our carpentry level. Alright, I think we did run out of planks finally, so let's stop it. Okay. Back over here. We probably need to try to sleep. Not letting us exactly do that, so let's do ourselves a favor. Get in the truck. Go to sleep. we're probably gonna wake up feeling achy, little uncomfortable. Yeah, probably. Oh, look, our fire's still going. And we probably need to turn off our truck. To be honest. I know we got gas cans in the back if we need anything, but okay. So now say we remove grass. Okay. Turn that back off. Okay. So we're doing that. And I'm gonna see how long we can keep this this fire going. The unfortunate part would be running out of nails, but fortunately we have cartons of them back at base, so. Okay. And all the twigs. All right. Show info. We only have 4 hours out of that. So let's say we'll look around a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. Tree branches, that'll help. Just want to try to use all the stuff that I've already cut. There we go. That's what I'm talking about right there. Okay. Oh, what are you? Barley sheaf. Okay, that should be good collection right there. I know. Let's see, is any of that big enough to make into let's see, plank output. Okay, let's save our logs a little bit. Okay, so now we got that. Now we can sapling all. Ooh, all those tree branches. There we go. Okay, so we are at max No, we're not. We're not. But we got 8 hours here, so 8 hours. Let's see. Can we throw this in the fire? Cooked barley sheaf? I don't know if it cooks, but does it cook? All right. Barley seeds. I don't really need those. Let's just throw them in there. Twigs. Oh. Okay, no more fuel will fit in the fire. Okay, cool. So we got that. What did we need? More planks. And we don't have any planks in here. We need to eat a bite severely because we're going through our collected calories. Or stored up calories, I mean. And that is one thing, we would not have any water out here yet. So we'd have to do something about that. Okay. We would need like a water pot. Some type of pot or cup to collect water in. That could get cumbersome right there. Let's take this large branch. And let's take few more logs. All the planks we can in our bag here. All right, let's go back to our frames here. All right, so let's go back to building. Floor. Now we need wall. Let's go carpentry wall. Oh, we needed another frame, didn't we? Okay. Let's go back to building. Wall. Okay, there we go. I was like, that don't look like no wall. What else can we do in carpentry here? Let's disassemble that, unfortunately. Let's have to build another frame. Or would we? Window. Damn it. We will need the frame, okay? So frame. Wall frame. Door frame. Guess we need, okay. Built on a wall frame, okay. So that's why you gotta read stuff, you know? There we go. So now, what we need a roof, don't we? So we're gonna need, we'll just make it a little lean-to here, you know? So let's do wall frame right here. Okay, let's go back to, I can see how you could actually start using the crap out of your tools. Chopping block, what does that do? Oh, it creates a work surface. I like that. Okay. Let's go back. The ADHD of life. Okay. Go to wall. We need more planks. Going through the planks, boys. Or plankers. I will deforest everything that I have to make this happen. Okay, we're gonna leave one log on us here. And check our fire. Only got 4 hours left. We're gonna sacrifice a log. Wait, actually we still have materials. Nope, not the planks. Not the planks. All of the twigs will give us an hour and 44 minutes or something, so. Okay. Now we should be able to build these walls. It's like the slowest version of Minecraft ever, I'm sorry. Dang it. It's in the build section. Okay. Wall. All right. Now we need... Now, is this going to be considered a floor? A roof? I think it's counted as just a floor. Check and make sure. Okay, we'll make us a little cross. There we go. A butter churn for all the wild butter we find out here. Okay. Small wooden table. Could use that. That might look nice. Yeah, I guess that's what you use that for. I doing that wrong? I think I'm totally doing that wrong. I'm gonna need stairs, aren't I? Darn you. Wooden stairs. Need more planks. Okay, time to cut some trees. After we eat us a bite. The amount of shit you can get into on this game, y'all. Survival pack is coming true. Alright. Let's go ahead and open up our... Need planky. No, no. Plank. Output. Saw all those logs. There we go. Let's make the mats. Okay. See, this is why in real life you have so much advantage of having a home and, you know, modern things, because imagine trying to keep your wooden fire, wooden stove, all of that going all the time. You just spend all day getting stuff ready to do things. As much fun as it is to imagine yourself, you know, being able to do and handle everything, it is rather nice to have convenience. Right. Done. Okay. Go back to stairs. There we go. Oh, okay. You know what? I better put them here. Let's not be carrying around a bunch of cut grass. Now, let's make our stairs. On the back side of our little house here. Okay, there we go. Now let's make our floor. Did we... Wooden floor. Oh, it's too dark to craft. Okay. Well, not right there. Okay. Let's wait until we got daylight and then we can try to understand this better. Hopefully we had enough fuel in the fire there. Sleep in our truck. We're uncomfortable. Okay, well, we have fog. That's always great. Not menacing at all. They even add in an extra soundtrack over that. All right. All right, so let's try this again. All right, did we run out of planks again? Or did we finally run out of... We've run out of nails, I bet. Yeah. Let's look in the truck, but I don't think we do. All right. What we got going here? Yeah, that's it. All right, I'd say we make us a nice little trip over to back to the house. All right. Look at our home. Cucumber. Okay. All right. Let's get inside this house for a minute. Oh, to be back home, yay. Oh, by the way, we probably need to get some water over here. All right, let's go ahead and fill up. We're gonna fill up all, actually. Okay. Reason I want to do that is because we can take that bucket of water over to the house. Got a bucket of water. Bucket. Okay. Oh, that water's not tainted. You quit. Oh, we have planks on us. Grab building materials, adhesive tape, carton of nails, box of nails. Okay. Handy knives are super duper worth it in this game, I swear. Why do we have 2 screwdrivers on us? Don't know. Why do we have 2 freaking wrenches on us? What is that? What the hell's going on? I did not grab that. I did not. Okay. Okay. So, what else we need? What else we got going on here? We'll bring us a book out. We don't really need a knife, do we? I mean, an extra knife. We always need a knife. There's our piggies out there. Oink oink. Okay. We don't need anything else to do, though. We don't need anything else, do we? Pottery. Pottery. Okay. I guess what I think we might need, it might be... Let's check all these. Coffee. Okay, let's take this empty bowl with us. Need some wild thistle. Okay. We can take some ground beef with us. And maybe a beer. Anything in here we need to take? Ooh, adhesive tape is over here. Phone book. I feel like we have some things. Rock salt. Rock salt. Make salt. Ceramic mortar and pestle. That's cool. Huh. That's interesting. Anything in here that we need to take? Pliers. Pants. Bleach. Dye. Rubber gloves. Hairspray. Let's see, what can we do with hairspray? I know we can explode it, I think. All right, we'll pause time for a minute. Output items. Okay, so we just don't have that explored yet, I guess. So, electrical. Okay, smoke bomb, aerosol bomb. Okay. So you would need mortar and pestle, a box of sparklers, aluminum foil. Holy shit, this is stuff I'm never gonna make. How about just, okay, gasoline, water bottle, and rag. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. We can do that on here. I would like to make a lot of those though, and because on this version I've set up a lot more zombies than last time. So, you know, pottery. Let's see. Pestle. Sorry, it might be. Okay, mortar and pestle. Mortar and pestle. How can we make that though? Okay. So how would we train just pottery? Make a shingle mold. Huh. I didn't know that we could make shingles on here. Okay. Okay, we're gonna refill our lighters. All right, well, we're having a fun time with that. I will probably call it a day before we go out tomorrow. Now I'm excited we can build us a little cabin out on our property. We're gonna probably rebuild this kind of thing one day again, but it's freaking fun. We got a long way. We got a good distance on that fire, so that's pretty awesome. Anyways, thank you everybody that came out. Please like, share, and subscribe. Check out my buddies, Cannoli Sasquatch, and of course Mrs. Sassy Sasquatch. When she comes back to her channel, we'll be there waiting. Let's see, Gord King. Please check out his shite. He just recently released a Terminator 1 review, and now I'm kind of back in the mood to watch Terminator again. But anyway, it was a great review. Vex Electronica, of course, her Saturday show freaking rocks. And also she has some cool reviews. Bush McFroggins, Bush McFadden. He likes to game from time to time. He's crazy though, so be careful. But anyways, yeah, thanks so much for joining me, and I will see y'all tomorrow morning around 9 or 10 a.m. ish Central. Waka waka. Thanks so much.